we'll head on out to the property, and we'll see what kind of condition the side-by-side's in, because I dropped it off there before Christmas. Or I said I dropped it off 3 months ago, but last time I used it was a couple of days before Christmas, and it has rained heavily since then. So we'll see what kind of condition it's in. It should be covered. There's a tarp over it. I built a temporary stand around it with kind of a roof, and try to keep the pine needles and the sun and the rain off of it. We'll see. It got freaking cold in the shade. It was like I got out of the truck and it was warm, and then now all of a sudden we're standing in the shade and it's freaking cold. So there's the trailer, and this is what we built last year, or early this year. Came out, and I wanted to put the side-by-side out here, and I wanted to leave it here. Yeah, so I built this. I built some supports on the bottom. You look at the bottom, we got these supports I put on here, and this makes it so that the side-by-side can come on and off the trailer without having to be connected to anything and not tilt the trailer back on me. And then I built a little frame over it and put the tarp on it. The whole idea was to keep the sun and the pine needles and the water off, because I store it indoors during the off season. And it looks like it did a pretty good job, but we got a lot of rain, and it looks like it captured a lot of that rain. I guess at least it didn't get on the side-by-side. And we about ran out of gas last time, so we'll have to put some gas in it too today. But the goal is to get this thing, tear down the structure, and take it home and put it away. So let's see if we can figure out how to get all the water out of here without drenching myself. Or the side-by-side. You know what I think we're gonna do? Let's do this. This tarp is not gonna survive. So we're gonna take the aggressive approach, and let's punch a hole in it where we want the water to come out. Right there.
That's a lot more water than I thought it was.
That's a lot of water. I bet that's 100 gallons of water.
I didn't realize it was on the front side too.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that tarp is holding.
Check this out, come here. Let me have the camera.
Yeah.
Look at this. That is crazy. It's got 2 giant puddles of water up here. The whole thing filled up. So apparently I did a very poor job of designing this this solution.
Oh, look, they broke.
The wood
frames broke.
Oh man, check that out. Right where the knot is too. That's why there's a knot there on the wood, and that knot snapped under the weight, and then it let all the water drop down. Holy cow!
Yeah, they said.
Well, at least it kept the water out of the side-by-side. I guess it destroyed my $2 worth of wood, but it kept the water out of the side-by-side. Now let's see if I can get this back section up into the front section. Oh crap. We'll be lucky if the whole thing doesn't come down on top of me. Alright, we made enough. Let's see if we can punch another hole in it somewhere else, so that it doesn't put water on the seats at a minimum. Wow, that's been holding water for a while.
You might just have to poke a hole in that bottom part around the floor.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Because you should have what, drains on the floor, right?
Yeah, it should drain out of the floor fine. Let's do that. Whoa, not right on me. Maybe. That's one of our, that's one of the stand tags that didn't get bolted on in the before deer season. We were relabeling all the stands with some nice clear labels. Oh wow, that's wet. Some nice clear labels because they hadn't been relabeled in a decade. I think we'll take the tarp off. You know, as much as the tarp was a fail in this last big rainstorm, overall it was a pretty big success. Oh, that hurt. So I'm not too upset about that. I think we're okay there.
I'll say, yeah, the seats look good to me.
Yeah, the seats made it, other than what I just spilled on them. And that was really the primary goal, was just to keep the seats dry so that when we came out to hunt, we weren't getting drenched. We're going to use this to get the trailer out of here because it's a tight spot. Looks like one of the screws came out of the new light we put on it. So I'm gonna have to figure out what happened. Oh, what happened there? There goes the thing. What's up here? Yeah, it looks like we lost a screw here. A nut came off the front. We'll have to figure that out. And this thing is flashing the empty fuel light at me, so we'll have to put some gas on it before we go anywhere. I don't want to lose any parts.
Which one?
Doesn't matter to me. As long as they don't fall on my head. Just be careful of this, because as soon as we pull all the C-clamps off, there's nothing going to be holding it up except for its own shape.
Right.
Whatever, you know, whether it's a solid design or not. Yeah, that's gonna. There we go. Just let it fall this way. All right. Grab the C-clamps. We'll throw them in the bed of the side-by-side.
Straight back. Hold on. I'm gonna have to put his foot up or down more.
Is it resting on it?
What?
Is it resting on it?
No. It's not low enough. If you go straight back. Oh, that's close. Ain't good here.
It was a lot easier to drive this thing in here than it is to back it out of here.
Yeah. Come to bring the trailer this way more. More. All right, straighten out. Yeah, if you just come back straight, you should be good.
All right, well, made it back to the house, and it turns out that there's some work to do still. If we take a look here at the side-by-side, it is a mess. There is mud and red clay caked all over the bottom of this thing. And I'm sure there's others that are messier, and some of you guys go off-road with these and have a lot of fun, but for time spent of the hunting, this is pretty messy. So, gonna break out the pressure washer and go to town, get the trailer cleaned up, get everything ready to put away until we go back out in a few weeks to hunt hogs. So, Of course, as you can imagine, get home and what happens, but my pressure washer is in fact broken, so we're going to work on that. Then we'll get this cleaned up, and I'll give you a shot of it when it's done. And we are done. All the hunting, all the chores, and all the cleanup of 2023 are finished. So, with that, I sign off for today, and we'll see you next episode.